Hello, how we all doing? It's your boy Jordan. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. So obviously we reacted to the first episode of TAEYANG'S documentary. We're now on the second one. It's literally just come out. It's got 66 views. It's been out for 1 minute. I'm here. I'm quick. I'm on fire today. But yeah, honestly, TAEYANG is probably my favorite in the group. I don't talk about him a lot in my videos because I don't want to seem biased in my videos, you know, because I always try to look at all the group and see what's going on and basically just kind of clear my mind and look at things a different way. Obviously now I'm just looking specifically at him so I can talk about him a bit more and kind of have a different a different outlook on things. But yeah, let's get into it, man. I appreciate all the people subscribing and stuff like that. Honestly, you guys are truly amazing. Hopefully we can hit 5,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is the 26th of June. Hopefully I can finish this series by the time of me moving out, or I might have to, like, just when I come back do the rest of them. But hopefully let's get it done. You know, we're gonna keep working and keep trying. I appreciate everyone's support on this channel. Let's keep going.
나는 이번 활동이 너무너무 마음에 들어. 앨범을 만드는 과정이 나는 그 어느 때보다 너무 행복해. 앨범에 대한 만족도도 난 진짜 이런 앨범을 앞으로 다시 만들 수 있을까 싶을 정도로 내 만족도는 높아. 앨범에 대한 퀄리티, 뮤직비디오, 콘서트까지 솔직히 자신이 있어요. Don't wake me up.
So even that little bit there, basically what he's saying, he's very happy, he's pleased with the work that he's put in, and that's probably the best thing in the world to feel. This is just a real quick thing, you know, like, when I do a video, sometimes there's videos on this computer, I've done over 100 reactions to like different groups and stuff that I've just not uploaded because I wasn't happy with the way maybe if I was too tired or anything else, and I didn't really feel like I was being me on the camera, so I didn't upload it because I wasn't satisfied or happy with the way the video went, you know. And he's saying literally, like, I'm very, very happy the way the things have turned out so far, and you know that's a good feeling to have. So that's good. That's very, very good. Well, we can still why not so concerned.
So you guys want to see my band members? I arrived band rehearsal for my concert.
안녕하세요. What's up?
What's up, man?
What up? What up? This is Insta Live shot.
Insta Live.
Insta Live.
What's up, man?
Good.
Good.
아직 신곡들이 얘네가 조금 익숙치가 않아서 그런 건가?
최대한 앨범이랑 비슷하게
똑같이 해야 돼요.
똑같이 하고
오늘
하니까
밤 온 투나잇도 그 마지막 아우트로에 나오는 기타 그 솔로 있는데 그거 그냥 거의 비슷하게 치는 게 더 멋있을 것 같아.
Am I not loud enough out there?
He can be kind of a perfectionist, but I mean, in the moment that can be a little difficult and frustrating.
He's just a very integral person, very professional. His work ethic is great. You know, when he's uncomfortable with something, he's not afraid to vocalize it. He'll be very vocal about what he doesn't like, what he's uncomfortable with. Even if he says it in Korean and I don't understand it, I can still feel, you know, the tension of what he wants, and then he'll follow up and tell us what he wants.
Of course, I noticed immediately that he was full hands-on with everything, directing and running the show, and he was, you know, making sure everything was exactly where he wanted it to be, and as well as the music too. Like, his music, it has grown so much throughout the years as well.
I mean, that shows you right there how powerfully and, you know, how much it means to him in a sense of, like, you know, this is a project that he extremely cares about, right? So, you know, a lot of people, you know, like artists, especially, like, I'd say outside of K-pop, a lot of artists really don't care. You know, if something goes wrong, they'll blame the production company, that's fine. They'll move on with their lives, right? As long as they get paid. That's pretty much the goal by a lot of people. Like, from what you see is basically, let's make this money from, because live tours is where you create all your money, by the way, just to let you all know. Like album sales and stuff like that, most of the companies that you sign with take most of your revenue for that. It's the live performances and tours and stuff like that is where you make your big money. Just a quick one for you. And so yeah, so it's good to see that he's involved, you know. And if he doesn't like something, I didn't know, because he seems kind of shy at the same time. So I mean, it's good that he has like the essentially that, you know, I'd say, what's the right word without saying being rude, you know, he has some cojones, you know. He's not bothered. Maybe he doesn't want to annoy people and make people feel uncomfortable, but he really wants to get things right because it means so much to him. So if that means annoying someone in the moment to make sure they get it right because it's what he wants, then that's the way it's going to be. But it's only doing it because, you know, essentially this is before he goes into the army. So, you know, this is his last chance to give everyone something, essentially, you know. So it's awesome.
그리고 난 이펙트가 진짜 저게 이펙트처럼 안 느껴지고 잘못된 화면이 뭐가
컬러풀한 이펙트였어.
오히려 컬러풀한 거 있는데 막 깨진 거 있잖아요. 그게 나는
화면 이렇게 돼버리고
그게 나는 아까 전에 그 얘기를 들어서 그런지 몰라도 아직 정리 안 된다 얘기 들어서 그런지 몰라도 그게 그래서 저렇게 된 건가라는 생각이 나는 오히려 그래서 원래는 생각했던 게 근데 영상이 너무 좋긴 좋은데
I'm Neil Smith, and I'm a senior animator at Lightborn, and we were responsible for creating the visuals on the big screens for the White Knight tour. Revisions and changes when we're on site for rehearsals. It's one thing to look at a file on a laptop, and it's another thing to see it, you know, on a big giant screen with the band in front of it, and the lights, and the smoke, and the pyro. And some things that look great, you know, on your laptop don't necessarily work in a live environment.
아까처럼 다시 한번 올려주세요.
This is even better and more beautiful than the concert in Japan.
That mirror set is, you know, the concept of this concert set.
Yeah. I think one of the differences between Taeyang's concert visuals and other artists was the addition of the large circular screen that moved throughout the show. That provided us with some really good creative opportunities as well as some challenges.
우리가 러비츠 됐을 때 달로 바뀌잖아요, 2절에. 그러니까 오늘 밤에서부터 여기는 노을이었으면 좋겠어요. 그러니까 이게 태양이 마지막에는 완전 뜨거운 태양이잖아요. 그게 아니라 거의 주황색 태양 있죠.
You can see how much he really cares about it, you know. You can tell it means so much to him that even right now he's getting his hair. I think he's getting his hair done anyway. I've never seen that before. That's a new one, but you know. You can see how much he cares about it, even in the times of relaxation. He's on his phone right now. He must be getting his hair done. It has to be. And, you know, he's still working away, like, non-stop. You know, the work ethic, the meaning behind it, you know, even, like, adding things that most artists won't do because he wants it to be a certain way and making sure that essentially him and the people who watch or listen and everything else is satisfied. That is awesome. And it also takes a lot of energy and a lot of work ethic to do so, you know. To get up every morning, do that, bearing in mind was he touring as well at the same time or something like that, which is crazy. So, you know, fair play to him. He really is putting in the work, and you can see that. And you can see that he appreciates his fans by the amount of work he puts in behind the scenes before you get to see the scene. You know what I'm saying? So it's awesome.
영배가 점점 가면 갈수록 공연에 대해 관심이 더 많아지는 것 같아요. 원래도 관심이 많았는데 자기 무대를 어떻게 꾸몄으면 좋겠다라는 게 이미 생각이 있었고 영상도 어떻게 했으면 좋겠다, 뭐 조명도 어땠으면 좋겠다, 그리고 심지어 뭐 그 영상과 조명이 어떻게 나오는지에 대해서도 본인이 직접 보고 싶어서 리허설 때 남아서 보기도 하고.
저게 내려와 있을 때 이미 일식이고 체린이 부분에서 이제 이게 일식이 풀리면서 이제 태양으로 바뀌는 걸 원하는 거예요. 나는 처음이 시작할 때 얘가 달로 했다가 어느 순간에 얘가 일식으로 거의 시작하자마자 거의 일식이 딱 검은색으로 이렇게 딱 들어왔다가 그 다음에 체리 부분 때 일식이 빠지면서 얘가 이제 태양으로 옆에 빼볼게요. 좋다. No! 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 왜 갑자기
아니 포커스 맞추는 거, 탑 맞추는 거.
그냥 여기서 갔다가
이렇게 갔다가 이렇게 가는 걸로.
아니야 갔다가 한번 갔다가 여기서 그냥 바로 태양으로 이렇게
그냥
가는 걸로.
프로페셔널하고 워낙 이제 좀 엄격하신 부분이 있으니까 자기가 관객들한테 보여주고 싶은 그림에 있어서 원하는 게 나올 때까지 요청을 많이 하셨던 것 같아요.
올해 만약에 가수의 생명을 생각하면은 한 무대 한 콘서트 한 콘서트를 되게 잘 만들어줘야 되거든요. 거기서 보고 빅뱅 공연은 이렇지만 개인 공연은 좀 그렇네라고 느껴버리면은 사실 그게 길게 봤으면 더 손해예요. 솔직히 말하면. 나는 그렇게 생각해.
See, he wants it so like, so basically he kind of nervous because obviously, you know, this is probably something new to him, and also the simple fact of, you know, he doesn't want people thinking he's any less without Big Bang members. Now obviously that's something personal to him, but essentially that's kind of a good motivation to make sure he always stays at a high standard. Like at the same time, you know, like a lot of people possibly could, you know, essentially, like if you're in a group and then you're doing something solo, you know what I mean, you got less people, which means less effort essentially, you know. So but it's good to see that he wants it just to be as good if not better, because, you know, he doesn't want people thinking essentially like it's slacking, or obviously I'm only going from what I can see, so he could be like, he could watch this video one day and be like, you're talking rubbish, mate. But, you know, essentially he wants people to feel like it's a Big Bang show. He wants to feel like it's something amazing, something spectacular, something you'll never forget, you know, because people know if you watch a Big Bang live performance, right, it's not leaving your brain because they're actually insane, you know, they're really good, they're absolutely amazing, and it's something that you just can't get out your brain. So obviously he wants to leave that image, that, you know, that imprint in your brain of like, oh my god, I've seen this and I can never forget it type of thing. So I understand why he's so involved and why he wants it to be a certain way. It's because he wants people to remember it for the rest of their lives. That looks absolutely phenomenal. That looks amazing. It really does. That looks sick, honestly. Wow. See, now, if he didn't get involved in that and he didn't want it a certain way, it wouldn't look like that, you know what I mean? So, just from him getting involved and making sure it looked that certain way, you get that instant, like, oh my god, this looks amazing type of feeling, you know? So, it's, you know, essentially, you wouldn't have had that feeling or the, you know, the type of colour scheme you're getting right now without him being involved. So, it's awesome.
정확한 타이밍에 정확한 효과를 어떻게 내야 되는지에 대해서 계속 얘기를 하고, 그게 내가 생각한 그 이미지에 딱 올라올 때까지 계속 사실은 스태프들한테 이렇게 푸시를 하는 스타일이에요. 나는 그냥 아쉬운 거는 싫은 것 같아요. 그래서 이제 디테일에 엄청 신경을 많이 쓰는 것 같아요. 안 되더라도 최대한 해보는 것까지 되게 중요한 것 같아요.
Yeah, it's true. Say, you know, it's the little details that actually perfect a performance. Believe it or not, you know, the big details are kind of just there because you know they're obvious. But it's the little details that everyone pick up on. Is when you finally pick up on a little detail, you think, oh, that's really cool, you know. And the little details will pop up everywhere, and it kind of like sticks in your mind, you know, because the big obvious ones. So like the obvious detail would be, you know, the big dish, right? So everyone's like, oh, but the little details of like the transition from a, you know, like an Eclipse, like a covered Eclipse to the red stuff, you know, they're the little details that change everything, and obviously change the way people look at stuff, right? And obviously like the lighting and the way essentially people might visualize what's going on. Just little things that you may not pick up on because it's not that obvious is what actually makes a performance go from an 8 to a 10, because production is a very, very big part of a performance, you know? Like, people could sing a cappella and be an amazing singer, but the production could be terrible. So sometimes people are like, oh, it's not that good, not because they're not a good singer, but because the production behind it's just not up to scratch. Where when you've got good production and good vocals, and you know how to control the stage and enjoy yourself, as well as, you know, make people enjoy themselves, you know, it's going to be a 10 out of 10 every time, because he knows how to do it, you know. So it's good that he's really putting in the work ethic and essentially, you know, making sure that the little details, the little things and everything else around him is perfect, because he wants people to, you know, grasp onto this performance. It's awesome, man. Also, I will be reacting to his solo concert, but what I'm doing first, I'm going to go through the documentary, see how all this was kind of created, get the behind the details parts, you know, bits about him, blah, 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 stuff like that, and then we're going to do the concert, so that way we've got the, right, I know what happened behind the stage, now I know how it was all done, but show me what you did when you've done it, you know. So, but that's going to be pretty cool to see. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. Take care. Okay, that's really loud. Thank you very much for watching. It's been your boy Joe, and take care of yourself. See you very soon. Peace!